I thought I was getting scammed, and I'm looking at you, plant biology. Unless someone breaks some glass. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today's video marks the start of a new small mini series that I want to do on my channel. So basically what I will be doing is talking to you about whether or not you should choose certain A-levels and things that you should consider before you choose these A-levels. But I want it to be super chill, hence why I'm not wearing makeup, hence why I'm wearing my glasses, and I also have a mug of hot chocolate because I want it to be super chill and not aggressive, like no, you have to choose this A-level, you need to do this and this. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be really chill and relaxing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you find it informative and useful, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about biology, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get started. So the first thing that you should consider before you choose A-level biology is how much you enjoyed GCSE biology. Now everyone's aware that there are some parts of biology that not a lot of us enjoy, and I'm looking at you, plant biology. But I think this is very important before you consider choosing A-level. You're going to be learning a lot of new content, and there will be times when you look at yourself and think, why am I doing this subject? I've gone through it before. I'm sure a lot of people that have done A-level biology have probably paused and thought, why did I even choose this in the first place? So it's very important to consider, do you even enjoy the subject? Because if you don't enjoy the subject, you're not going to want to do any work for it, and you're not going to enjoy what you learn. And this comes into play a lot for biology. If you don't enjoy biology, like genuinely, you need to ask yourself, do I enjoy this subject? You're not going to enjoy A-level biology because there's a lot of content and a lot to learn. I'm going to go on to that later on in the video. I actually really enjoyed the second half of GCSE biology. I thought it was much more relaxing. I don't know, the classes were more relaxing, the content was more interesting, and that's why I chose A-level biology. And I've personally been really enjoying it at A-level. I think the fact that we go into so much more detail and everything sort of links together makes it a lot more interesting and exciting, and I genuinely want to learn more, and I really wish we could actually go into a bit more detail. I probably sound like a psychopath right now, but you get what I mean. I enjoy the subject, and that's why I want to learn about it. And please factor that into your decision about whether or not you should choose A-level biology. Another major factor that you should take into account is the workload. Biology at A-level is a huge step up from GCSE biology. For comparison, this is an animal cell at GCSE, and this is the A-level equivalent. I mean, look at it. I thought I was getting scammed when I saw this at A-level. I was like, what? The cell has more than a nucleus and cytoplasm? I do biology, chemistry, physics, and maths for reference, and definitely I do a lot more work for biology than chemistry or physics at the moment. That could change later on in the year, but definitely at this present moment, biology is by far the most work dense. I don't think that's even proper English. I mean, I don't know English anymore, so you know what I mean. There's a lot of work for it. That is also something you must consider. Are you even going to want to do the work, or are you one of those people that doesn't like a lot of learning, because then it's not the best subject for you, to be completely honest. Biology at AS and A2 requires a lot of self-learning. You might get some stuff covered in class, but you actually have to go out and actually read more about it. You need to do a lot of self-studying for biology. So if you are someone that doesn't like to do that, then biology is probably not the best option for you. But think about that before you choose it, and think about whether or not you'll be able to cope with the workload, because it's a lot. Now, going along this workload point, I want to stress a few things. Firstly, biology at A-level requires a lot of understanding. Now at GCSE, and I know I've said this before in some of my other videos, you can pretty much learn every single thing off by heart, or try to learn every single thing off by heart, and come up with decent grades. However, you can't solely rely on this method at A-level. It's just not going to work. At A-level, you don't just have to learn the content, you have to learn how to apply the content to a wide variety of questions. Literally any question that you don't think will come up, it will come up. It's not easy to do, especially if you've been relying on this, let me learn everything off by heart, and let me just try and wing the questions and just write down every single thing that I know. I have done this in the past. It doesn't work. It's not a good long-term method, especially when you get later on in the year. You will find that it just doesn't work. Like, that's the bottom line. It just doesn't work. It's taken me a very long time to actually learn how to apply what I know to questions, because I've been very much an advocate for the whole, okay, let's just learn everything off by heart. But now I think I'm going to go back and eat my words and say, no, don't do that for biology at A-level. You can do that at GCSE. I think I have mentioned that in my GCSE video for biology. I can't really remember, but you can do it for A-level. So that is something that you definitely should consider before choosing the subject. Secondly, biology at A-level is a huge step up from GCSE biology. I want you to think Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone versus Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. There's a huge step up. Now some of you may be thinking, oh my god, she's just repeating what she said a few minutes ago. And yes, I am going to stress that because that's what this video is based on. I want to give you a really brief overview and just be honest. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, it's so easy. You'll do this and this and you'll come out with an A star in biology at A-level. Because the reality is it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to scam you. I'm just going to be honest. So please don't come for me if you think I'm going to be repeating the same thing 5 times. I promise you I might be repeating the same thing 5 times, but I'll vary it a bit. So yeah, just stick around till the end. But my point being, biology is a huge step up and I have found the jump from GCSE to A-level massive. I think it's just because at GCSE, I found biology was probably the hardest science for me. No, like, let's break it down a bit. In my opinion, further maths at A-level is probably the hardest A-level that you can do. I'm sure a lot of you, maybe if you do further maths, you might be agreeing with me on this. But people that do further maths, they've obviously chosen the subject because they enjoy it. That's why they don't find it as difficult compared to, let's say me, I don't do further maths. So if you sat me down and gave me that paper, or you told me, no, you have to do further maths, I would find it really hard and really boring and pointless. This ties back to my first point, which was if you don't enjoy a subject, don't choose it. Literally, don't choose it. A lot of people say to me, oh my god, why are you doing 3 sciences? But I like science and I'm good at it, and that's why I do it. I loved biology at GCSE when it came to the second year. The first year I kind of found a bit questionable. I guess what I'm trying to say is, please don't choose a subject because your parents are forcing you to do it, because your teachers are forcing you to do it, or because you just feel pressurized into doing it. Because you will get overworked and you're gonna get stressed. And I don't want you to get stressed, and you don't want to get stressed either. If I could give you one piece of advice, and this is what I did, I just sat down with a piece of paper I think a few weeks before I was choosing my A-levels, and I just wrote as many reasons as possible for each of the A-levels that I wanted to choose, to try and summarize basically what I was thinking. Would this be the right decision for me? Because this is 2 years of your life, and if you don't choose the right subjects now, then the reality is that you're stuck with it. Most schools, I know my school anyway, after 1 month of the subject, you couldn't switch. So you don't want to be in that position, and I think this is really good because you can weigh the decisions and think, okay, should I choose this or should I not choose it? So definitely before you choose your A-levels, sit down and write down as many reasons as possible and just weigh the positives and negatives. My final tip is actually really lighthearted and chill, and that is the practical freedom that you get with biology. Now, quick anecdote. When I was a small P7, and not that I have grown much right now, I mean I still am a small 6th year, I remember watching all of the senior students do all these really fun practicals and thinking, oh wow, I would love to do that. And now I can because I'm a biology student at A-level. We did a practical a few weeks ago with immobilized enzymes, and that was the best practical I've ever done for any subject. I loved it. Biology's practicals are probably the best practicals out of all the A-levels. Sorry, chemistry. I mean, biology's on another level. I loved the practicals so much. Oh, they're so fun. They're just so fun. And yes, you're learning something, but it's really nice to put what you've learned into effect and see the actual full picture. I don't know, I love doing it, and that was one of the best practicals that I've ever done. If you are a practical learner like me, you will love the practicals for biology. They're so fun. I mean, that's literally the one word I can use to summarize them: fun. They're just such a step up from GCSE, which was pretty much summarized in the whole let's boil a leaf with water. No, let's boil a leaf in water. That's what I meant. and it was the same sort of practical over and over again. It's just such a nice, wholesome environment. Like the vibes that you get in that class, unless someone breaks some glass, are really good. They're really, really good. So yeah, I think if you are considering biology and you just want like the cherry on top, the practicals, chef's kiss. So guys, that is the end of this video. I feel like I haven't been filming it for such a long time, or maybe that's because I've wanted to film it for a while now and I know what I'm going to say. I wanted to film it now because I know that schools start to choose or start to like make their students consider A-level options in a few weeks. Some schools do that. So I thought maybe this video would give you a little bit of an overview and what you should consider before choosing A-level biology. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment them down below or DM me on Instagram or Twitter. It's on the screen right now. And if you want to join our small community here on YouTube, we would love to have you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and also leave a like if you want. Or a dislike, but please don't leave a dislike. I don't know why my videos are getting disliked lately. Stay safe and I will see you for another video at 6. Bye!